the runs, and hemophilia. Both clearly bad ones. Okay.
All my life, I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind.
Apparently, our huge amount of
yearning,
afflicted
a
characters,
thirst for discovery that could be neither
this
numbed
one,
nor sated.
has brought in the attentions of the collector. So it's good to know. All right, leveling the Weald. Now we should level the Cove next. Okay. Hey, Bird Lives. I got your Twitch mail, by the way. It's cool, man. I totally understand. Although I'd love to hear, not to put you on the spot, and feel free not to share if you're uncomfortable with it. But what about Twitch has annoyed you out of curiosity? Not that I don't share some annoyances, but I'm kind of curious which ones triggered you in particular. Do you know, Sully, if they're starting a new campaign for the other group then, when you leave? Will there be a new campaign? Because I'm a little jealous of the fact they get to roll more characters. It's like the next best thing to leveling. If you can't level your characters, at least you start somewhere else and then gain skills by starting a different character at a different level. Ah, I see. I understand that it's changing the DMs, Aqua, but I assume the storyline's going to change since there's going to be a different DM. Probably has his own storyline. So, where do we want to go next? The Cove. Yes, the Cove. What do we want to do in a Long Cove mission? Long Cove doesn't really require antiquarians. Right, new campaign with new characters. Or at least some of them will probably roll new characters. Little jealous. Little jealous. Okay. Come on, dude. Stop slacking and release more videos. I don't think we're allowed to record what happened this last weekend. Alright, Cove. Well, Plague Doctor is always good in the Cove. Okay. Solitaire, it has entered my mind. I thought it was a little metagamey to consider having my character die for the chance to roll more characters. Certainly was on my mind. Infestation's at medium. Be nice to get the Plague Doctor leveled before more than. I do need to level these Highwaymen too, as much as I don't like doing that. Problem is, it's tricky to level Highwaymen without with a Plague Doctor in the group because they don't synergize very well. Stress Healer is really good in the Cove. We need to level our Crusaders anyways. With an Occultist, we have probably too few Occultists. Can we do a medium difficulty, a veteran difficulty long dungeon without a dedicated healer? Probably. Well, what if we run some godlike powerhouse comp like this? It looks like we could probably do it. Although we take a bunch of our frontline characters and level them here. What's not to love about this group? Okay. Okay, we're gonna try no healing here. Perhaps for Bulwark of Faith. I don't know. Perhaps not for Bulwark of Faith. Every time I look at that skill, I'm like, yeah, we should use that. It seems good. Every time I read it, I'm like, ah, it's not that good. Photomania would be nice to have locked in. Well, we already have. We don't have Photomania in our other one. It's a good one though. Is it worth paying for? Probably not. It's really fucking expensive at level. Wait, level 5? Yeah, level 5. That's so expensive. Oh, man. You know, I have a ton of money. I suppose I could just pay for it. But kinda don't want to. Should you even have a range damage skill? I guess this does take 1 damage off of I guess. Okay. What about from you guys? So I'm kind of curious, for those of you who have watched a million of my Civ games and are now watching the edited version of the Civ game released on a different channel. How are you guys dealing with that? Like, I watch it and I'm frustrated that I don't get to see the details of what people are doing. Like, we get little snapshots and I sometimes pause and like look around when it's snapshotted to see like kind of what the hell's going on. But I personally miss the level of continuity of someone's gameplay. So I'm kind of curious, what do you guys think? Are you guys, when you're watching it, you're like, I mean, the editing's nice. It makes the episodes quick, so the game is a lot shorter overall to watch. I mean, I think they try to highlight the witty banter, kind of. So, kind of curious what you guys think. Civ is secondary, it's about the banter. I mean, maybe. Should I sell this piece of shit? I mean, this would be the only time to ever use this. Like, even the expert commentary in the chat sections, like analyzing what's going on, is kind of only about like 75% right. Like missing big chunks of stuff that's quite important. Not that it makes that much of a difference, honestly, but should we run this sweet set? Look at this! Oh my god, the set bonus! Yes. We can have up to 45% damage and 45% crit versus a marked, stunned, and bleeding target. In the meanwhile, we'll have no melee accuracy. We'll get plus bleed and plus move resist, plus bleed and plus move skills, and minus 10 dodge. What a great set of items. Amazing. Truly fucking, truly inspiring. That item. Suppose we want accuracy. When do we not want accuracy? Could actually run the healing item here, I think, if I wanted to. This would be the only time ever to run it. They missed a lot of really cool things in that too. Like in that game, so before I picked up Chitzen, I delayed my religion by running the turnover one extra turn, So I could trigger a Golden Age off of an increased duration Golden Age off of my Enhancer Belief Religion, which I was really pleased with. I'm like, ah, it's nice. Like, I was in Golden Age for, like, all the demos are crazy, but I've been in Golden Age for, like, half the game at that point. With, like, I think I got 2 full-length Golden Ages off Chitzen. Or was it, I think I delayed the religion for the natural Golden Age and then triggered the Golden Age. I don't think I delayed it for Chitzen. So it was, you know, I have like two full-length Chitzenitsa Golden Ages in a row, right in the crucial medieval era portion of the game, which makes my production absolutely amazing. I mean, it's just little things, but little things are fun. That's the little things that make the difference, right? Like, it's hilarious to me that none of the other players lock tiles. I don't understand. I know it's a little bit extra work to lock tiles, and I know we only have fucking 90-second turn timers, but it makes such a big difference in the overall impact of the game. We don't have any stun chance if I do this. Only on the Abomination. Alright. Needs accuracy. I know. The editors probably didn't notice it, Aqua. I know. Like, I think I picked up like 8 runes that game, or 9 runes that game, or something, because they don't build quite enough scouts in my opinion. So, like, I got I think 2 pop runes that game, which is pretty fucking nice. There's just lots of little things that add up. Alright, so this is who we're bringing. We're gonna go with the no healing run, because we hate our characters. We wish them ill. This way I get more subscribers to donate more money as I kill more characters. It's just the greed. We're doing a greed play here. It's just a meta greed play. Already have the sanitarium locked in. Stress looks fine. Items were shit. Okay. Alright, we aren't bringing a leper, so that's good. To the Cove. So the only thing we need to mess with right now are the skills we're using. Oh, we don't have plus scouting. It's kind of a big deal for this group. Shit. I was happy with my item picks. Bummer. Alright. This is a little bit awkward too. I have 2 other stunners. I could just not run the stun on the Crusaders. Just the stun on the Crusaders is like 99% of the reason why you bring them.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Praise the sub. Who is the sub? Bad Oddish. Thank you very much for the sub, man. Welcome to the channel. I'm gonna need to be running this. I don't think this heals position 4. I always forget how where battle heal works. I think it heals positions 1 through 3, which means I don't think I can heal the Plague Doctor, which is a little bit worrisome. Because there are groupers in this dungeon, and the groupers will pick on position 4 repeatedly. We're gonna have to baby position 4 then. Do I turn off? I don't want to turn off Inspiring Cry though. That's pretty fucking painful. All right. Looks alright. Okay. Little blue circle around the preferred position tells me where I can cast it. No, I think this is literally their preferred position. I don't think it changes when I click on some. Oh, it does change. When I have the skill selected? No, this is the... Yeah, okay, the green circle around it. Nah. This says it's castable in all 4 positions then. That would be wrong. That's not quite right. Unless I'm missing something here. Oh, this is like, I see. His preferred position is based on the skills selected. I never knew that. That's kind of neat. So it's like a building little chart almost. So this says I can cast from position 3, 4 and hit those 2. This is an allied one. Oh, I see. That's kind of neat. I didn't know it actually did that. It's kind of cool. You have to have them all off for it to do it because it's not like you select them you have to select them individually for that to pop up and show. Cool. Thanks for pointing that out. I didn't know that. All right. Why is the Yogcast map so weird? Because there was some communications issues going into it, and they didn't have Hellblazer's map script enabled. And then when I suggested it the day of, they didn't want to take the time to install it before the recording started. So we were playing on regular map. Hello, Booster Thomas.
Soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares.
Okay.
They must be flushed out.
The no healing team. Let's see how it feels. I haven't gone anywhere yet, but it feels bad. Alright, we don't have trap disarm. Well, we do, but the only guy who can't heal. Okay. Little greedy.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
I got the best land overall. Kidding me? You seen Sweden's land, Aqua? The fucking Swedish capital is so amazing. That was a really nice scout ping.
Another mariner.
Okay.
Another misfortune.
Yeah, Lewis's land isn't bad. His decision to move off the coast makes a lot of sense in terms of running away from England, but seemed to be pretty bad for his land in the end. Sweden's got really cool land. It's a little bit tricky to find the settlement spots for it, but it's really good when you do. And Quill's capital isn't bad either, although the rest of his land's pretty garbage. Duncan got some really, really shit land.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
And Greece's land, if he had rushed Petra in if he settled a northern city and rushed Petra in there, he would have had a kind of interesting Petra expand. And no one else cared about Petra that game at all. I think I ended up building it when I had like it was like a 3-turn build or something, and no one else was building it. I think I had 2 tiles in my capital. I'm like, fuck it, I'll take it to the trader route. Who got good land? I don't remember him having good land. I remember his capital being okay and the rest of his land being pretty shit.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
This wasn't too bad for 4 groupers. They're all dead before they can act, so I guess do whatever we want now.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
My start was quite slow, honestly. I had like a
These nightmarish creatures
calendar
can
lux
be felled. They can
low
be
production
beaten.
start. And all my cities are settled on flat land. which is better now than it ever was, but which, by the way, I fucking hate. I hate that change. I hate that change, and I hate the specialist change, which I didn't know about when I recorded that. And I hate. There's another change I really, really hate. Can't remember right now. Just all the changes that make your city placement less important are bad changes for the game, in my opinion. You should always be forced to make those mental trade-offs between defensive settles versus greedy settles that get more resources. It should never just be all the rough spots are the same. It's just seems bad, man. Alright, he's dead to the dot now. We can either double dot there or double stun there. Oh, pushed it forward. That's actually less cool. Stun there it goes. We need to do 2 damage there. It'd only be a 50-50 to kill that. I won't even roll on it. I'll just dot this guy up so I don't have to worry about him. There.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Yep, I had rivers. Actually, that was kind of fortuitous. Like, when you're being teamed by people, or when you're suspicious that you might be teamed, it's really nice not to be on the coast, because you can't simultaneously tech frigates and artillery, or rather if you do, you're late to both. So if someone rushes you on land with some sort of crossbow into like muskets and into cav and artillery push, while someone else harasses you at sea simultaneously, then you can be in some serious trouble. And sometimes there's just nothing you can do about that if enough people are willing to commit enough resources to do that. So there is kind of a nice, I mean, I deliberately settled my last city, my 4th city, which I think I settled first, but that city I deliberately settled off the coast because I didn't want to be vulnerable to ship of the line. I didn't want to be vulnerable to sea beggars. I didn't want to be vulnerable to any of the coastal crap. So there's some nice stuff to be said about that portion of my start. I am center of the map, bordering 3 neighbors, which is kind of bad news in general. With kind of low production land, which isn't ideal either. But at the moment it's going really well. They're letting me take all the wonders that I want, which is pretty sweet.
A momentary abatement.
Don't crit me here. This would be an inappropriate crit. It's fine. So he's dead to the dot. So get 1 point of health. We're not. Is this min-maxing? The value. Look at that heal.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Should camp at some point. Get rid of inventory space. Let's do one more fight. Yeah, the mountain stuff keeps getting mentioned a lot. I mean, yeah, my capital can't be attacked from the eastern side, but all my eastern expand can be. It's not like that mountain range actually does all that much for me right now. I should start collecting those. Yeah, I managed a pretty sweet stack of wonders. I think I went Hanging Gardens, Chitzen, Notre Dame, Petra. I missed Temple of Artemis, which is an honor wonder right now, so I guess it doesn't really count. I think I have more than that too. Picked up Parthenon and Mausoleum and Expands, which is really nice. I think that was it. Can't remember. You can get into a bit of a trap too if you're getting teamed by spending too much production on wonders. It's a new episode out, Aqua.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Ugh. Dude, isn't this abomination super disease resistant? It's annoying. I guess I have a plague doctor here. Well, not a tank game. That's right. All the wonders. Alright, he's at 1 health. I guess let's make sure they die. I should kill this thing off.
As the fiend
Maybe he'll
falls,
guard this guy, that'd be nice.
a faint hope blossoms.
You fool! I really enjoyed Quill's personality during that game. I don't think it really comes out very well because I'm not doing too much communicating on mine. But I liked his sense of humor was real good, and his he was just easy to play with. Chill guy.
The ground quakes.
Missed the stun. That 2. That damage is out of control. Which is the Yogscast member who just lies all the time. Again, initially, like, I don't think it even put it in the. I don't think it made it to the edits.
Victory.
I think at one point I asked him
But a victory
something along
nonetheless.
the lines of, "We should meet because we had luxuries to trade. We should meet and trade." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm southeast of Quill." Be good to know his voice for future games, if there's ever a future game, because guy is full of shit all the time, which is cute sometimes. Alright, I was holding out that this would be a position where we needed to use the holy water, Gyrio. So I'm probably going to camp instead. Camp and eat here. Get up buffs. Get rid of the disease. Are you fucking kidding me? I had this stupid interface open when I right-clicked. Fine. Doesn't make any real difference here, but it's just kind of annoying. Yeah. Ugh. I've done that twice now in the last month or something, and never before that. It's a kind of unfortunate set of timing. Alright, not bad here. Was there a specific reason? Yeah, I wanted to use the backer trinkets. Specifically. I have to roll a 2 there. I don't want to roll a 2, so let's just do a little bit of back rank damage.
How quickly the tide turns.
No, don't slow this guy down. Okay. Those are both dead now. Try to kill one of the snails. Nice. For me, the challenge runs are about diversity of experience. And there were a whole set of trinkets I'd never used. Wow, how troll is that? We now have 2 diseases. We should have 2 camps to get rid of them, but we don't. I'm gonna lose my speed fucking quirk here. That sucks. Stupid snails. They don't even give out that. They don't even have that higher percentage chance to give me diseases. can't throw up on him. So much for my fast crusader. The dream is dead.
A devastating blow.
The dream died. Didn't even die hard. Died easy. Well, I gotta get this stupid thing in my inventory. Alright. I think we're gonna toss these three here. Can't remember what a green sells for. I think it's less than a stack of gold. I think it's 1,500.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Now we must hear a lecture about it.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Oh man, we're not bringing anything home, are we? I feel like I need crests more than I need money right now. Maybe I should just stop bringing money home. It's so bad. Yeah, this is the worry, is getting 2 hits in the back there. Can't really heal this guy very efficiently. Unless we just critical heal, stress heal.
A blazing star is born.
Gotta start dotting this guy out. Not enough to kill him. Too bad, looks like the abomination rolled slow. It's not gonna be stunnable this round. Material pinch. So no.
Vigor is restored.
Slow to kill the crabs with this much protection, but maybe blights. What's the stun roll? 155. It's such a high base percentage. Sure. I don't actually want to kill him any quicker now. I want to take heals. We need to do 1 more damage to him, and or 3 more damage to him rather, and he dies to. No, he dot fell off. It's mine. Now he's dead. Yeah.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Goes early to camp. I need that inventory space.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Okay, let's get rid of this disease here. Alright. And we have 10 remaining. Nighttime ambush for 4. Scout ahead for 7. Gives us 3 more. The quickening seems easy enough. Okay, so we'll do that.
glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Baubles and baubles covered in
Pouring
trinkets. All right. Feels real bad.
The light, the promise of safety.
Carelessness will find.
I hate it
no
when the Plague Doctor
clemency
triggers
in
that,
this place.
because it's so crucial the Plague Doctor go fast. It's like kind of the Plague Doctor's job. And now he's going to be super slow for the next million rounds. I don't have the inventory space to get rid of it either. Wasn't able to keep the thing. We need the Plague Doctor not to get focused down by the double groupers. Quite enough to kill, disappointingly. Surprise round is good here, but they're still going to get actions off. It's good. Less good about the crit, but still good. It's not the Plague Doctor. Spread that damage out, groupers. Should be a double kill. Should put him in position 2 as well, which should be good. Especially if this guy goes first. Nice. More Plague Doctor damage. Alright, a little bit more damage than we'd like on this target. Heal there. I could do 13, 2 to 3. Okay, that's gonna be just enough. Nice. Stun that guy. Let the Abomination self heal. We need some healing here. I don't want to kill this. But I do want to do some damage, set up to kill it. Stun would be solid, as would a self heal. Let's go for the stun if we get an extra round out of this. Nice. Just wasting an action there. We're gonna kill it next round. Alright, Abomination should be next. We can probably just kill it with the chain. Good, get some recovery out of that. Shovel is actually not
horrors
useless.
brought low and driven into the mud.
It's inventory. It's too good. It's too good. I think I could potentially use more than 3 food pings. Agreed. Alright. Let's take a look. What else do we have? Eldritch Slayer. Chopperino here desperately needs something better than what he has. So... it's not better. Take our fight. Oracle. Okay. Got a surprise round. That's really good for us. I think we can just kill this. Maybe not, though.
Eradicated.
Nice. Really? With -5 speed? Still? Oh, because he's early. He's got on guard. That's why. Alright, so they'll take 2 actions here, then hypothetically we'll get a stun off. That one's dead. All we have to do is stun that one. Good. I don't really want to kill it, but I'd like to put it in range to die. It is 2/3 for positive quirk. I get negatives off it all the time, but that feels like a better... 2/3 doesn't feel like that bad of a roll compared to many of the other rolls in this game.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Dizzying. Nerds. Falling. Wayne's all about negativity. There's that food ping I was worried about. I don't have algae or coral. Anything for that coral, but I don't actually need it. All the characters have no negative quirks, so pretty good shape. Combination can go with Crusader? Sure. Just remove a certain line of text. Or change it. I think it's a change to a no compared to a yes. Or 1 to a 2 or something. Something like that. And another one.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts
Is it even a
of
point?
men.
I guess open for maps is a pretty good point. Triple sycophant. It's not good. I can't stun or blight them.
A decisive pummeling.
It's not true. I could have blighted them. I could have stunned them rather.
Destroyed.
Even possible, though unlikely we've killed that. Okay. I think that's just your brain screwing you. 66% chance is just more likely than not. That's all that is. Oh, left it at 1. It's so troll. Okay. Gather the blood can give the disease. Left at 2, but it is stunned, I guess. Good.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Alright. Almost through this dungeon. Another fight. More of these little shitters. We're gonna have to dot with the Plague Doctor. We're gonna take a lot of stress here. It would have been nice to have an extra camp right about now. Call the derp. He's wicked derpy.
Dazed, reeling.
That sucks.
About to break. Decimated.
Let's not make up for that in any way. Eh? Oh, I should have definitely stunned this guy. Normally when they have a little buff like this, it means they're stun resistant, because I stun so often, it means they have an anti-stun buff. This is the damage and crit buff, I just didn't stun him. So that was a mistake. I can still stun him. No real recovery versus groupers. But the guy with, oh, he doesn't have his buff anymore. rounds recovery. It's tough to say, Aqua, if I did or didn't give a shout out at that time, because the editing, I don't remember if I did or didn't. I might very well not have, but. I'll try for another stun here, but it's a bit of a Hail Mary. It's a good target for him to hit if he has to hit somebody. Got some decent recovery out of that. I don't think there's anything in there that I could want, so I'm not going to waste a shovel on it.
Resistance.
Didn't like that QED. I'm sure they'll show more war moves. Another sycophant bloodletters. I don't have any way to do damage to that back rank if I leave him there. He's 100 blight resist. No fucking point not doing that. I can stun him as well just to move him, but this might cost him his round or something.
A powerful blow.
Stun him again. I say that, but as I did that, I just realized these guys move forward as they attack, so that's probably fucking pointless. Back to position 4. Totally fucking pointless. Wasted 2 actions. No disease, please. It's fine. Removing their resist to their blight resist if possible. Do damage back there. Alright. This. That. Get on my guy in back rank 4. I don't like that at all.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Noxious. I need the health healing back here. I have to let that go a little bit longer. Starting to get worn down in the back ranks. No. Oh, come on.
Grievous injury.
Curse and fucking 11 damage is not what I need to see back there. It is really dumb how the bloodsuckers, all of the bloodsuckers are pretty much entirely immune to the Plague Doctor. Makes the Plague Doctor so much worse in this expand. It's unlikely we get the order we want here. Let's just kill it. Well, that was not so good there. The recovery on that was pretty painful.
Remind yourself that
the lack thereof, I guess. I don't know why I'm opening this.
Killer.
Hopefully we'll be done with this dungeon before too much longer. So I have 2 food I can spare here.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Another fight. Do I have keys left? Or I tossed? No, I tossed those ages ago. Okay.
Precision.
Stop those
and
guys up.
power.
Stun that guy out. Hopefully he'll die before he acts. Not guaranteed yet, but we hope. Don't like this. Good. It's a good attack for me. Hopefully the bounty hunter goes next and I can stun this guy out. So doesn't get a chance to swing on the plague doctor. That's perfect positioning too. This way I can throw the double dot again. He rolled last. Nice. Yeah, we need some healing. I'm not. They've asked me not to. Well, hello there. So, no, I guess. You do 6 more damage to him. Does 0 and only bleeds for 4. Alright, groupers. Could stun that guy out. Would like the recovery time. Kill that guy though, might be better.
A singular strike.
Rip autonomy. No, they weren't initially very clear on what they were wanting from that, but it works out just fine in my favor. So I'm not complaining at all about how that worked out. I'll happily complain about communication leading up to it, figure out what the fuck's going on, but the final contract deal, not contract, the contract sign, but the final deal on that is totally fine by me. Alright, stun again here, and then get some heals in, it'd kind of be nice. I don't want to play with this grouper too long. It'd be nice to kill it, but we need a little bit more healing. Alright. Try to kill this. It's at 3 right now.
Impressive.
Good. Get another round here if we stun. Let's do that. It's a little bit slower than the comps we've been running this playthrough, but with no healing, we have to take our time to get as much recovery as possible.
This expedition at least promises success.
3 Onyx, really? That's so close to being better than 1750 gold. So damn close. It's not very consistent. We get another one. It'll be, of course, in this chest as we open it. Shouldn't even open these chests. They're just trolling me at this point.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this
Okay.
place.
Secrets, wonders, and groupers. There's been a lot of groupers this particular dungeon. A lot.
Masterfully executed.
Dead before he acts. Stunned before he acts, I hope. Skater's running low on HP. No, why are you going first? End of next round, I believe, to kill it.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
I don't want to kill it. I'm going to roll on the lower damage one. Hope I don't roll high. 7 to 15 was the damage range on that.
Success so clearly in view.
Crusader's getting a little bit
Or is
low.
it merely a trick of the light?
And we have to finish all the room battles, so we know there's at least one more fight. Okay. These guys are generally low damage. Although not always. Nice crit.
Annihilated. Obliterated. Well struck.
Well, forget the crit string, but it was really nice. The timing on all of those, the action sequence was really good for us. Risk it. Just a little bit more healing out of that.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows.
Guess we're
but
looking
yonder,
for food.
a glint of gold.
Take that roll again. Balanced. Nothing good coming out of that. Alright, we do have a little bit more food for this. Good. Yeah, we can even use the shovel in the final room. That's kind of nice. Alright, we've got a thrall. It's not good. I think these two can kill the thrall. Hopefully before it acts. Okay. I know, isn't that a great stamina command? I was really pleased with that too. Nice, because that was exact damage. Even 1 damage less when we killed them. The disease chance off these snails has been fucking insane, man. Nine. Double kill there. Try to get a little bit of stress healing here.
The blood pumps.
Nice.
The limbs obey.
Actually want the next round for stress healing. Oh, it was a great stun. Unlikely, but great. He's got a lethal dot on him. Do whatever we want now. I guess it's possible the abomination doesn't act before them. Alright, go away. That would have been my 4th Onyx.
A fortune.
Yeah.
Waiting to be spent.
Alright, pretty good loot-wise though. Although the second half of the dungeon was
At
totally
last,
wasted.
Wholesome marine life can flourish.
19k,
If
48
indeed
crests,
there is
and 9
such a
portraits. Holy Slayer. Empiric Spirits, that's another disease he's picked up. So he's had 3 diseases in this dungeon. Runes Tactician over Skilled Gambler, Cove Scrounger replaced Manslayer, whatever. Okay.
Once, our estate was the envy of this land.
Alright, what do we got and where do we got it?